Hello and welcome to the Xander Zone with your host and IWC Tag Team Champion, Xander Gabriel. For those who are unfamiliar with the International Wrestling Cartel's Super Indy Tournament, here are the Cliff Notes. The Super Indy Championship is contested in an 8-person bracket-style elimination tournament in which the winner will go on to become the new Super Indy Champion. Or, as the current Super Indy Champion must also compete, he will retain his championship title and his record will go uninterrupted. This year's current champion is Johnny Patch, who has been very vocal on social media begging and requesting IWC to put Bulk Nasty into the tournament. But it seems Bulk Nasty just didn't make the list this year. And as appalled as I may be, I was distracted by a certain entrant that did make the list. That entrant being one half of Team Big League, Zachary Nystrom, the Big Fundamental. Of course, Bulk Nasty likes to use me as a battering ram in the ring, and sometimes I hit my head pretty hard. But my memory is still pretty good, and I recall this past weekend, Xander Gabriel and Bulk Nasty, Steak and Eggs, were supposed to compete against Team Big League for these IWC Tag Team Championships. However, the event was postponed due to bad weather. The other half of Team Big League, or rather like the 1/5 of Team Big League if we're going by height, Elijah Dean has accused me of calling Mr. Plummer and begging for the event to be postponed. Elijah Dean, you have Zach Nystrom, the Big Fundamental. To be honest, it's an accomplishment to be in the Super Indy tournament at such a young age, but he's still just Zach Nystrom. I have Bulk Nasty. He could have ended our match at any time he wanted. He could have flattened you both in the ring, stood over you flexing for the 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't have Mr. Plummer's phone number. Do you have Mr. Plummer's phone number? Do you like to call and talk about politics with him? I'm willing to bet Zach has Mr. Plummer's phone number. I'm willing to bet Zach likes to call Mr. Plummer and talk politics. And I'm willing to bet Zach called Mr. Plummer and begged him to postpone the event so that way he could survive until September 12th and enter the Super Indy tournament. What I would recommend you, Elijah Dean, have a talk with your boy. Find out where his priorities lie. Are they with Team Big League or just the Big Fundamental? What I want you to do until Super Indy is buckle up and take care because you're on the highway to the Xander Zone.